Okay, here we are. We're in Coach Sin's kitchen. And, you know, it's a little messy, but this is where I live. So it's going to be a little messy. I'm sure y'all have a little mess in your kitchen too. But we're on a little treasure hunt for protein today. So let's get started. Here is the pantry. And I'll just start with lentils. I love lentils. The green ones tend to be firmer. So if you're going to buy lentils, you might go with green. Also, sometimes I'll buy raw lentils and soak them and cook them. They're really good that way. But this is the Busy Girls version, just to buy them in the can. Nothing wrong with that. A little peanut butter, a little. So I store my peanut butter upside down. I switch the orientation so that the oils will run through the peanut butter, not pool on top. So, you know, that's a little trick. I love tuna, and I especially like wild-caught tuna, and I like it in these packets that don't need to be drained. So I'll keep some of these around. Walnuts. I might throw some walnuts in a recipe or in a salad. Walnuts are awesome. I enjoy some soy nuts from time to time. It's a little snack. I also love almonds. Now these are roasted and salted almonds, but I often will buy and keep raw almonds. Raw almonds are not crunchy and salty like this, but they're sweet and chewy. So it's just a little bit different, and I like raw almonds because that makes me slow down. If you have to chew them a lot, then more work involved and you have to slow down. These I can eat really fast and get mindless really quickly. So I have to be very careful with roasted and salted nuts. You know, and then you see a variety of other things in here. I have some pre-made lentil soup when I'm really busy. And some other stuff. So let's move on. Here you can see that I have a variety of jars, and I love a nice jar. I use jars a lot, and I keep pantry items in jars to keep them fresh. Starting on this side, you can at the very top there is ground coconut. This is like coconut flour. And you can bake with coconut flour the same way you can bake with wheat flour. Below that is just some shaved coconut. I love to throw that into recipes or on salads. Right here we have quinoa. There's red quinoa on top of white quinoa. Quinoa is an ancient grain. It's actually not a grain, it's a seed, so it is higher in protein than grains. Here again with the soy nuts, I keep them in jars just to keep them handy. You'll see the little ramekin on top. That's for me to keep my portions of nuts in check so that I don't just take the whole jar to my office. I just pour a little bit in a little cup and that's it. Then next to that I have some chia seeds. I like to throw some chia seeds in a shake or on a salad. That big jar right there, that full jar is called farro. Farro is another seed-like grain and also chock full of protein, even more protein than quinoa, and a very good replacement for rice or brown rice if you're looking to replace some starchy carbohydrates. Below that, a little bit of flaxseed, milled flaxseed, also a seed, so lots of protein in there too. So yeah, let's move on. Looking in the refrigerator. So right up here we have some egg whites. I'll use egg whites to make protein pancakes, or I might just do scrambled eggs with some egg whites. I don't currently have whole eggs here, but I do eat whole eggs as well. I have some cottage cheese. I don't like to do dairy every single day, but when I do occasional dairy, I like a little cottage cheese. I do like to buy spinach, buy them pre-washed in these bags. That is the Busy Girls version of spinach, nice and easy. You know, funny story I had to say about spinach was when I was first learning about protein, I thought all protein came from meat for some reason. I didn't know that you could get protein in plants, and so then it hit me. Finally, I learned why Popeye got so strong when he eats spinach, because it has protein in it. I never knew that before. I just never knew that. So, it's kind of funny. Broccoli has protein. I love broccoli slaw. You can make yourself a nice little slaw-like salad, or you can throw this on your salad or in recipes. Very cool. Now, I don't do a lot of processed meats. I like whole meats, but this is some chicken sausage from Johnsonville, and it's just really tasty. So this is one of my favorites. If I'm going to do processed chicken, I look for as natural as I can get it, no MSG, low sodium, and it's really, really tasty. So, I don't know, just don't have to be perfect, right? This is another processed meat product. Like I just said, I kind of limit myself with this, but this is breakfast sausage, and I just like how lean this is compared to other breakfast sausages. So it's made from turkey. So put that there and cook that up. Okay, you can see a variety of other things and some condiments and stuff, but in my freezer I have a whole bunch of options. I cook for one, so it's important for me to have a lot of variety on hand and things in single servings and things prepared. So, you know, I'll show you. I have some pre-cooked, I have some cooked pork chops that I've frozen here. I have black beans. Now, I will soak and cook black beans, and then I spread them flat on a cookie sheet and put them in the freezer so that they freeze, and they don't freeze in a big solid clump. Now, so they're all separated, I can go into this bag and just grab a little bit and put on a salad or in a recipe. So that's a little freezer trick for those of you who just want single servings of things. I have a little ground turkey here. Now, I will buy shrimp in bulk because it's cheaper that way, and once I cook it, I put it in individual servings and I put it through my food saver. So I vacuum seal somewhat individual servings so that I don't get carried away. Shrimp is one of those things I could just seem to eat all day, so it's helpful just to have them in individual servings like this. I eat a variety of fish. I just bought this bag of wild-caught cod fillets, so these are individually wrapped portions already. I like to cook things in individual portions and freeze them in individual portions. This right here is some black beans and some taco mix on top. So it's just ground beef with taco seasoning. And then I put them in these little bags and freeze them in the muffin cups so that, you know, I grab just one portion here for my recipes. So you'll see that a lot in my freezer. Back here, I have pre-cooked salmon, so I cooked up some salmon, and I have 3 portions there, and I have a couple portions of herbed chicken breast as well. Here, this is barbecued pulled pork, one of my favorites. This is actually southwestern chicken, diced chicken. Also good on salads or recipes. Down here I have mahi-mahi, and I always like clip the preparation instructions from the package so that I know what I'm doing. Here I have curry chicken, so for Asian recipes I might grab some, this is cooked curry chicken. Also great on salads. I hate boring salad, so, you know, I try to make it exciting. And then down here you can see I have just a plethora of frozen vegetables, and I'll buy them in the bags like this, but I also make my own frozen vegetables because, especially with broccoli, I do not like wimpy broccoli. when I buy frozen broccoli, it's often really soggy, and I just don't like it. I like it cooked, but I like it firm. So I can do that on my own. I just steam it, and then I lay it flat on a cookie sheet and I freeze it, and here you go. It's like awesome frozen veggies and way more tasty, and not as soggy as you might find in the packages. So that's just worth the time to be able to do that. And so, you know, that's a pretty good look at my kitchen, my pantry, my jars, my freezer, my refrigerator, all kinds of protein we found on this little treasure hunt. So this isn't all the protein in the world, lots of variety in the world, just what I have right now. And so there it is. That's Coach Sin's kitchen. Let's eat.